So if we went right back to this, basically,
where did my pencil go? Do you still have my
either x minus 5 has to equal 0, or x plus 4 has to equal 0 for one of those, for the whole thing to equal 0, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So x would be -4.
Yeah, so at x equals 5 and at x equals -4, this parabola equals 0, which means it crosses the x-axis.
Then what do you do with the 3?
Second?
The 3 just tells you, remember, how fast it's rising from the vertex, but it doesn't actually change its intercepts at all. Okay?
So that's it?
So that's it on that. So let's practice graphing and what they actually look like.
We already did graphing, didn't we?
Graphing from Intercept?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Right?
From Intercept, I don't think we did it from Intercept form.
This new sheet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo. Hey.
What?
X equals 4 and was it -4 and +5?
Yep.
Where?
I'm a crack.
Positive
X equals -4 and +5. Okay. I couldn't remember which was positive. -4 and +5.
The only one he knows is 5.
No. I'm changing his name.
No.
You have to do it in 3 attempts. No, I just gave you a chance to have 3 attempts to do one of them.
And how do you do it with the slide?
I don't know. When he came in here and sat down?
That was the last thing he said.
No.
You have to think hard about what numbers could possibly be there, and or what numbers could be there. Because it could be lots of numbers, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be lots of different numbers.
She's my girl.
Okay, let's look.
And Yoshi.
Let's see if we can write the equation of this parabola.
Do you see that?
I see this. Okay. So what are the intercepts of this parabola?
-2 and 4.
1.
Oh,
-2 and 4.
What are we finding?
Yeah.
Oh, we're at the first
Intercepts.
Oh, I think we're trying to find the vertex. I was like, that is not forward.
So -2 and +4 is where it crosses over the x-axis.
Yep.
Okay. So that means the zeros are -2 and +4. So how could we write that in intercept form?
F of x equals.
Now we don't know the a at the moment, right?
No.
But we do know that it crosses at -2 and +4.
X minus 2, x plus 4. -4? No wait. Oh, because it's always a liar.
Because it's always a liar, and we would have to, because this would give me that -2 though, wouldn't it? Right? If I set this equal to 0, I would get -2.
Wait, is the 4 negative?
No.
Yes, the 4.
Is
So
Why?
x minus 4, x plus 2.
Because they're liars.
I'm
Such liars.
It's kind of rude. They're liars like freedom.
Ooh.
What did you say?
You're a liar, that's what she said.
I'm
Hey.
a liar.
Save it for the playground.
Playground.
We don't go outside.
Okay.
The hallway.
So these are our intercepts for this one, right? That tells me that it crosses at -2 and +4.
Yep.
How do we find our A?
Good.
You don't.
Oh, don't you do the B thing? No, you don't do that.
No, that would be in standard form, but look.
It's right there.
You have it.
Here's the vertex, and how much does it go? When I go over 1, how much does it go up?
1.
So what is my A?
1.
1.
1.
So can you just leave it at A?
X squared.
Yeah.
X squared.
Or not. You can change it.
So you just leave it, like you could have a 1 there if you wanted, but you don't even have to have a 1 there. So this is the equation. This is the equation of this parabola right here.
Yep.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Could you put this equation in standard form?
Yes.
Because right now it's in intercept form.
Do we have to do that?
Sometimes I'll ask you to.
Can we practice it?
Yeah, let's see. This is in intercept form. Let's switch it to standard form. So how do we do that?
To standard form?
Don't you like?
Yep, you either foil
Yeah.
or use the box.
What if I
I'm a.
So I have x squared, I have 2x, I have -4x, and I have -8.
Have it.
So then it's x squared minus 2x minus 8.
Hold up.
Do you have it?
X squared minus
Stop what?
2x.
Wait, but it's gonna be
You have it.
Standard?
Hold it.
So this is intercept form. This is standard form.
Do you have our assignments done by chance? No? Okay. I was
I don't
just
think
wondering
so.
if I lost.
Oh no, I do have a few. I do have a few of them done. Yeah, you can look in the back. I did do some of them.
Wait, intercept form? You can also do that like in the foil thing. Intercept form, and?
I did print it out. I can try to work on it right now.
Yeah. Well, my computer.
Please don't.
Yes. Because it's just that one.
Yeah.
I did print it out. I know I did. There it is. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Are we gonna have homework today?
It's just domain and range, so it shouldn't be too
It's
hard.
just bad. I can. I saw this
Wait.
for ICU to say that you don't participate because your name is on it. So
Yeah.
just come and grab that from me.
Okay.
Or if you have your slip, I'll sign it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, how,
This is intercept form. This is
wait, how'd you
or
get a
standard
negative
form.
2?
On the top.
Because I have negative 4x and positive 2x.
No.
All right, see, this is x squared minus 4x plus 2x minus 8.
No, but
Do you divide it down there, right? Like the 2x and negative 4x.
I just
divide
add
it?
them together.
Yes.
Add them together, and negative 4 and positive 2 gives me
Yeah.
negative 2.
Oh,
No,
that-
but how
okay.
did you get -2 for the little guy thing?
Oh, for the intercept up here?
Yeah, like on the graph. How'd you get
So I
-2?
looked at here, and I said it crosses the x-axis at negative 2
Oh,
and at positive 4.
that makes sense.
Yeah? Okay, so let's do one more thing. Let's practice finding the vertex from standard form. So let's look at, remember to find the vertex, we already know what the vertex is, right?
No.
Let's see if we can find it. Do you remember how to find the vertex from standard form?
The B thing.
Yeah,
Just
Negative b.
Yes, it is.
divided by 2 and then
So I have positive 2 over 2 times a, which is 1.
Boom. Easy.
Negative b over 2a.
So I have 1. So my vertex should have an x coordinate of 1, does it?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Whoa.
Then I take that.
You plug it back in.
Yeah, you put it back in
Absolutely. So I have 1 minus 2 minus 8, which is
9.
negative 9.
Negative 9.
Oof.
Is
Good
it
job,
negative
John.
9?
Yes.
Yes. So we can use algebra to match our graph. We can see that they work.
Wait, why is
2 over
B 2? Where did you, is it the
So-
X?
Negative b.
Okay,
So
it's
it's
right there.
negative whatever this number is, or the opposite of this number.
Shoot.
Wait, what?
Lakia.
2.
Lakia.
Lucky.
Lucky.
How did you get B? Like, what does that mean?
So this is, remember standard form is in ax squared plus bx plus c.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever number is in front of the x is,
Oh, can I borrow that?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Or do you just want to write down?
I'm gonna write up here.
don't you do it for her, you make her write it down herself.
Well, I was just, she was looking at it, so I didn't want to, like, throw her off.
You're like, yeah, write it for me, Rebecca.
If you want to, I mean, I ain't complaining.
Okay,
Are we gonna do this bottom one?
yes, actually,
No.
what if I had
Yo, language.
this is a random one. It's not on your,
Can I read?
okay. So, if I had a parabola that looks like this, and I wanted to graph it, I could go to positive 2,
Negative.
positive 4, and I could put dots right there, right?
Yes.
Where would my vertex be?
Positive 2. 4. Negative 4.
No, not if it's, that.
I
Right,
think
it
we
just has
can
to
take
be-
it from the A. We can just calculate it.
Well, let's think. So this one, actually, let's graph it.
Wait, can't you do that one thing?
What did I write? 3x minus
I was
2 and
about
x
to do
minus
it.
4.
Oh,
Okay. See this parabola?
No.
Yes.
See how you could graph it by putting one at 2 and one at 4, because those are its intercepts.
Yes.
yeah.
Where in the world is that vertex?
Good.
Look,
I mean,
Right
it's
there.
right in the middle of the two x's, right?
do you see how it's right in the middle of the two intercepts?
Yeah.
How far away is this intercept from the vertex?
2.
2.
1.
2 lines, but 1. And how far is it away from this?
1.
It's always that way. Okay, so the vertex is always, the axis of symmetry is smack dab in between the two intercepts. So if my intercepts are 2 and 4, the x-coordinate of my vertex is
3.
3. It's smack dab in the middle between 2.
But 3 what?
But 3.
How do we know the y though?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You plug the 3 back in,
Ah,
just like we've always done, right? Once you find the x-coordinate, you plug it back in.
that makes sense.
So we know the vertex has an x-coordinate of 3 because I went in between 2 and 4. So we now have an x-coordinate of 3. And then I plug 3 back into it. And you get negative 3 minus 2,
Ooh,
3
I
minus
got you.
4. So this is,
3 times 5.
Oh, and 9.
so my y-coordinate is negative 3 because I just plugged 3 right back into my function.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Okay?
Amazing.
Hand hurts.
I guess.
Math is crazy.
So on your
That's crazy.
foldable, let's write how we can find the vertex of a parabola in intercept form. We wrote,
I thought we already wrote that.
I don't think we,
We didn't write it yet.
in intercept form we didn't.
See, we have nothing.
Oh,
An
well,
intercept
what do you?
I don't know.
Wait, do I write that all out?
No, I was Shay.
I don't know. Maybe that's something.
Put some shoes on.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm not proud.
intercept form looks like this, and you could write this on your foldable.
Yeah, we had that. Oh,
So we wrote that, right?
Why did I erase it?
Okay. Your intercepts are at P and Q,
Where are
right?
you on the kind?
So we
Right.
could say our
Intercept
intercepts
Right here.
are at P0,
Isn't it negative p?
Q0.
Negative p0?
Well, you see how we wrote it negative P already?
Oh.
So it's actually at P. It just depends on how you wrote. This is like the way to write it. This is
Yes.
like the mathy way that we write it. But you're right. It's the opposite of whatever you see.
Okay.
But see how we wrote negative already. So P at 0 and Q 0. So whatever's here, you have the opposite 0. Okay. And then to find the vertex, we have to find halfway in between those numbers. How do you find halfway in between two numbers? You add them together and divide by
No.
2, right?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
how you find the average in between 2 points or 2 things? We're going to go P plus Q, and we're going to divide it by 2, and that's going to be the x-coordinate
What if it's a even number?
of your vertex.
You just guess me if it's an odd number.
If it's an odd number, it would be like, so if it's like 3 plus 4 divided by 2, then it would be 9 halves, right? Which would
Yeah.
be 4.5. So your x-coordinate would be at 4.5.
Can you not do that to me?
I usually try to put even numbers because I know fractions make you guys scared.
Well, I'm not scared, just bracketing it. It's just,
A
Yeah.
pain in my.
it makes me want to look
No,
at it.
Fiona,
and
you're
just
good
punch
at them.
it, you know?
Okay, and then our y-coordinate,
You plug that in.
plug in the x-coordinate.
Oh, wait. Oh, did you put it in there? Oh, did I? Oh, I said play.
Plug in x coordinate.
Sakai, can I see your pinky toe? Can I please see your pinky toe? Let me see it.
Let me see your pinky toe.
I pinky promise. I don't break pinky promise.
Who's?
What?
I
Your pinky small.
I said your pinky toe was small.
I got your pinky.
That's an indication.
I still trust you.
That's a
Make
what?
smarter choices.
Indication.
I know you-
Indication. Why?
Yeah.
An indication of a.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. X-coordinate of your vertex,
Yes.
y-coordinate, we feel
That's
good.
why I have such a big pinky toe.
Okay, is it okay over there?
Yeah.
No.
You have a big. Makai okay.
No,
Don't think
don't.
bad. Okay, Makai has a small pinky toe, like really small, like the tiniest.
Why do you
one
talk
ever.
about that?
Show me, Lakai.
I'm gonna pause this recording.
It's just funny.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's always
Makai has a
recording.
small pinky toe.
You're mean. Can you not post that one?
I won't.
Okay, good.
Oh dang
I
it.
might cut that part out.
No. Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
let's get it.
That's what
Okay.
we're talking about.
So let's take a look. Let's graph something in intercept form. Or no, let's write an equation of it. Okay, we're gonna write the equation of this parabola.
Is this intercept?
Uh-huh.
That was supposed to be.
Wait, is that the next one down from this?
Yeah, so it should look, you should have this one on there. Okay, what are the intercepts of this parabola?
1 and negative 3.
Okay, so x equals -3 and x equals 1.
No.
So I can write it, f of x
Equals A.
equals a times x plus 3 x minus 1. That's easy, isn't it?
I'm gonna forget
so
that.
easy.
And I'm gonna
Double that.
That part is easy.
Okay, I got that.
What's the a?
2.
1.
2.
No,
Just kidding,
It's
not
2.
1.
it's
Negative 1. Negative one.
How can it be negative
I mean,
1?
that's the x coordinate of our vertex.
Oh, just
It's
A.
not negative 1, it's 2.
2.
Why?
Okay, so
Oh
remember,
my god.
the first point is remember your a value doesn't tell you where your vertex is. We're not in vertex form. Our a value doesn't tell us that. Our a value just tells us how fast it's rising, right? So when I go over 1, how fast does it go up?
2.
Yep, when I go over 1, it goes up 2, therefore a is 2.
A. You're now 2.
Is it 2A or just 2?
Just 2.
Oh, it meant 1, 2.
So this is the equation of this in vertex form. I mean, not vertex form, intercept form. Tells us our intercepts.
Yes, queen.
And then you gotta. Are you gonna put it back in standard?
Yeah, let's do it in standard. What do I do now?
You put it
You
in
do
a
the
little
little
box.
box thingy.
Yeah, so I multiply these two together. It honestly doesn't, I could multiply the 2 into one of them and then multiply them together. The one thing you cannot do is multiply the 2 by both of them, so into both of them. Does that make sense?
No, it
Because then,
Okay.
because it's
Question.
multiplication, so you only want to multiply, yeah.
Can I solve them first and then multiply the whole thing by 2?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, because it's multiplication and it's what we call is commutative. It's the commutative property of multiplication, which says 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2.
Yeah.
So I can multiply these two first and then multiply this one. Or I can multiply these two first and then multiply this. It doesn't matter what order I multiply in, it always comes out the
Oh,
same.
no,
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
you get x
But
squared
you can't
plus 2x?
do that with like division and subtraction.
Right.
Those
You
are the
have
ones you
plus
can't
2x.
figure out.
Oh, it
Oh,
is
okay.
2x.
Okay, so you would have like 2 times
Minus
x squared
What'd you get, Lakai?
X
plus
plus
2x minus
3.
3.
You get 2x squared plus 4x minus 6.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, I
See?
didn't multiply it by 2 yet.
You
4x minus 6, is that right? Okay, you know what? You're just
So this equation and this one are the same one.
Oh!
We do
multiply
not
by
we
2.
do not have the skills right now to go back into vertex form. We can go from vertex form to other ones, but we don't have any way to
Get back.
go from where we are to vertex, and that's fine. We may learn that.
You divide everything by 2.
And then don't you
And if
do
you,
the
if you
beach thing?
subtract 2 every factor, it
Let's
just
go to the
goes
beach.
same thing.
Yes, but it still wouldn't be vertex form because it's
I
not
was thinking
something
the
squared
Roman
plus
side.
something else on the
Or
end.
you could do like everything, like you could subtract 2 to everything and then just like
in.
parentheses for
Did anyone else have
in
those
the
weird kids that
factor
would like color
way,
in
and
their
you
fingernails
just
with
go
this?
to the
I
other
was
way.
never that kid.
Not me.
You can do it like
There's those weird.
From here to
That's
vertex
all
form.
I
I
have.
did it once, but I didn't
Her
like it.
face, like,
yeah,
Because everyone was doing it. I was like, I want to be like this. And I was like,
like
no, let's not do it.
the way we would do it is we would add
No way
6 to
I did
both
that.
sides, and then we would
Maybe
complete
that
the
way.
square, which is this
Where are you from?
thing where we
Billings?
divide this by 2 and
Wow.
square it.
Makes sense.
wait.
And then we put it inside the square thing and
The
then we put
factored
the 6 back
form
over.
is not the one on top.
So these are 3 different forms. This is factored form.
I-
This is standard form. This is vertex form. We just don't have the tools to go from here to here right now.
Okay, I thought you meant to the factor.
Oh yeah. You're like, duh. Hello, it's right there. Yeah, you do. You can go from here to here. You can go from here to here. You can go from here to here. We just don't know how to go from here to there, which is fine.
God, I have king.
You could guess.
Is that the guy?
Well, but
Yes.
you could guess like
Does it affect you?
if H
The guy that was
is
sitting over there?
X, you could guess having
Oh.
the
Oh yeah, you could find the vertex of this one and then just write it.
and then
You could do that.
that's it.
You play the trumpet.
You know.
Okay, can we
right,
do
this
one
would
thing
be
at a
play.
time, please?
Huh?
Okay,
One
so
thing.
What do I
here,
play?
like
Guitar.
she
Standard.
says that we're
Play the
gonna have
guitar.
like the skills to
I
go
played the
from the
piano.
a
No,
standard
never
form to
mind.
the
Vertex.
vertex form. But if we have like,
You have no
you
idea.
can
how to
have
find
like
it.
the
I
vertex
wish.
from the
The
standard
way you
one.
just roll this
So
read
you
is
just
like,
like pack the vertex in the vertex form and you
It's
just
not
get
my piano.
It's true. Let's write, okay, wait, look.
Focus one thing at a time.
What is the vertex? What's the vertex? How would we find the vertex in this one?
B divided by 2a,
Yes, negative b over
Okay.
2a,
yes, I can.
which is negative 2.
negative 4
I
over
play
2
the
times
harmonica.
1,
Harmonica?
negative 2.
Are you good at
Then you
it?
plug it back in.
Try that then.
I learned it in like
Right.
5th grade.
You plug it back in.
I'm just making sure they recognize that up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at that.
I just didn't know if you forgot that we were
What did you
learning
say?
math today.
No, it's fine. I
Stop.
remember.
Okay, so the vertex has a negative.
Excuse the interruption, just a quick reminder, if you are on the ICU list and you already have your work done and completed, please remember to get that signed slip to the warden this week, which is Mrs. Sundheim. All right? So we'll make sure
Because
you get
it's
that turned
2
in.
times a and I is 2.
Oh no, I was.
Yeah. I was like, that's not right because you look up here, it's not. Oh, goodness. Okay,
We got this.
5 minutes, we got this. Okay. So then you would plug this back in and you would get out
A big number.
negative 8. And then you could write it in vertex form, which would be y equals 2 times x plus 1 squared plus 8. So yes, you can. Woo. There's a whole nother big algebra way to do it. We're not going to do that.
You're not gonna help me on this test.
Okay, I want you to grab a partner.
Okay.
Pick a partner and go to the boards, and we're going to practice these ones on the board.
We have like 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes is
Hey,
plenty of
David,
time.
come back.